Hello, I'm Renee. I'm back with Cryptic Crash. Did I ever say this game's name? No idea. Don't remember anymore. But I have said it now. And we are letting the crimes commence. This is a horrible idea. What if someone gets hurt? You hesitate, stopping just before the gate. Atlas nudges you and smiles with his eyes, his antenna flicking forwards as he hits his head to one side. Tilts. Psh! Girls are practically harmless. I bet this dude's just near some disembodied voice or a possessed microphone. Besides, you've got me to protect you. Nah, it's the other way around. Hurry up! Reluctantly you follow suit, trailing after Atlas as you three approach the abandoned station. The exterior of the radio station is tagged with fading graffiti and plastered with condemnation warning posters. Jamie turns the handle to the front door and it easily clicks open. I expected more resistance. Looking through the doorway, the dark interior of the station seems impossibly clean compared to the outside. The waiting room is seemingly suspended in time, only faded from months of neglect. Perhaps maybe years. You shuffle in line behind Jamie as you examine the lobby. Stopping for a moment, you realize that you're the only one with a flashlight. All of you can see in the dark? Indeed. My eyes can pierce any darkness. Actually, I rely on my capitate antenna with his big old eyes. My vision is super sensitive to light. Okay, it's not seeing, but more like smelling.
You have got to be joking.
Unless you go, can you go a single day without mentioning your insectoid parts? They're part of him. I don't mind, really. You twirl the flashlight in your hand, nearly dropping it in the process. Wandering around, Atlas tries the nearest door. After finding it locked, he shuffles over to the recording studio window and presses his face against the glass. Jamie frowns and kicks one of the trash cans over. Dozens of lime green soda cans come clanging out, scattering across the floor. They seem surprised, making a face as they scoop one up. For an unlocked, haunted house, it is surprisingly untouched. I almost feel wrong trashing the place. We didn't think we'll find a ghost. You turned into the ghost frequency, right? Atlas breaks up, his feelers twitching as he stands back and turns around. Atlas gives a reassuring nod.
No feathers off my back.
It's fine if you didn't. I'll catch you up. So, the show is basically this radio host, Madhouse Mike, reading ghost stories and urban myths of a script. It's all super cheesy and I loved it. I don't understand why. Anyways, he's the ghost we're looking for. Madhouse was an expert on the supernatural. I'm sure he'll know something about your curse. Mike is playing a character, Atlas. Who knows what the guy is really off air. Jamie absentmindedly crushes one of the spilled cans and tosses it back into the trash can. Atlas's antennas droop and he looks away. Aren't ghosts usually created from tragedy? He sounds normal enough to me. Atlas gasps. Oh, he's got fucking sparkles in his eyes.
I got a story about this one!
It was totally tragic. Madhouse died while advertising for some sketchy drink company. He thought he could bring in more listeners by drinking the entire sample box. It actually worked for like 2 seconds. I mean, really, who trusts a company named Toxic Waste Energy? That's terrible. He drank so much his skin glowed green and then he beefed it from all the radiation. The studio shut down afterwards and no one was alive has been on air since. Jamie shoots Atlas a cold look from across the room. Do you even hear yourself? Psh! This is exactly what Madhouse would have wanted. Hosting a radio show for the rest of eternity? Sounds great.
You have got to be joking.
Turning into a restless ghost is easily the worst case scenario. It's funny, he carried me through those long nights at my old retail job back home. You know, before I got fired after being robbed twice and starting an electrical fire. The dude was a legend for us night owls. You truly are a bringer of bad luck. You are a literal devil. Alright, relax you two. Ugh. Rumors won't get us anywhere. We need to search the place and gather more information. And risk getting the guy when we're upsetting the guy when we're about to hop onto his radio show? No way. Upset.
Idiotic.
Atlas, we're trespassers. What do you think about this, Renee? Both Jamie and Atlas turn to expect an immediate input to settle whatever it is. Jamie's right. We might find something useful like a vault of haunted treasure or a portal to some ghost dimension. Atlas, think of all the exclusive merch. You could totally ask for an autograph. You think so? Actually, let me check out the recording room. There's gotta be some shiny collectible vinyls and tapes in there. The Mothman's eyes sparkle. You know, for research purposes. Jamie absently watches Atlas camper off deeper into the station, mildly annoyed. They brush past you and open the door before them, ushering the human to follow. Scratch that. I want this spectre dealt with now. Avoiding their icy gaze, your heart skips a beat after Jamie's words. Even though they agreed, you still feel like they're burning a hole in your chest. I was wondering, why did you come with us? Jamie thinks for a moment before answering flatly. I wanted to meet you. An average human moving to Long Hope is a major big deal. What makes you say that? Folks around here tend to be occult, undead or aquatic. Which you obviously are not.
Wait.
Nope.
What?
Then something had to have brought you here. Jamie's expression darkens, their gaze trailing down before resting upon you. Your throat feels dry as you try to force out a response. Well, I've known Atlas since forever. He helped me unpack. Not what I meant. Jamie, you're being awfully cryptic. You hardly managed to squeak out your words, ready to buckle under Jamie's suffocating aura. I have a lot on my mind. Okay. You've decided that Jamie is definitely annoyed with you. Somehow, you have to salvage things. So, we'll be there for Friday night movie night, right? Jamie's eyes light up, the flame atop her head flickering a warmer blue. Carrying stuffed sweet potatoes, chicken skewers and jalapeno dip. You picture Jamie wearing a gingham apron and oven mitts, all while carrying a tray of freshly baked snickerdoodles. You cook?
Excellent.
Full time. I have so many questions. I'm gonna go pee. I am back. They call me the Grill Master. Jamie, I need answers. I need you to keep walking. Sure thing, Grill Master.
Do not say that.
Aww. With a grunt, you manage to shove the door open, knocking down a filing cabinet blocking the doorway within the room. Stepping over the cabinet, you gaze around the office. The room is completely trashed. Loose papers are scattered across the carpet, green with sludge smeared across the walls, and a bookshelf full of records and trophies are smashed to bits. He's crying in the corner. Oh my god. That's pretty. Hi. Oh dear. Atlas lets out a gasp, stumbling towards the sorry pile of vinyls, and falls to his knees.
Oh man!
No! What kind of monster did this? The Mothman scoops up a handful of scattered records, letting their shards fall between his feathers. These were original copies. Couldn't you just download a digital album? No, it's about rich omnidirectional dimensional sound. Did I just omnidirectional? I think I just tried to make it the omnidirectional gear from Attack on Titan. Oopsie doopsie. Give me 2 moments. God. My brain, thanks. Ignoring Atlas's mournful muttering, Jamie runs their hand across the wall, tracing out the words written in faintly glowing slime. DailyGhostWatch.net. What the hell does that mean? Jamie steps back, reading the words scrawled on the wall.
Could this be right?
Sounds like a website. Atlas looks up from the vinyl wreckage, wiping away his tears. Shh. It's a blog that reports abnormal occurrences. Makes sense. I was actually a mod there for like a month. Ew. Moderation's important. Yeah, you nerds better get snooping. I'll make it quick. Where should I start? Computer. Sneaking around the office, you stop at the desk, resting in one of the corners, looking over it with your flashlight. Chunky computer hums with power and the monitor rests on the desk, a single sticky note slapped to its screen. It reads, password, deathproof, in messy pen strokes. You click on the monitor, which blinks on and flashes a group photo of the studio members before spluttering out again. Clicking on the monitor once again, you click the minimize website page and are greeted with a ghost hunting forum. Someone seems to have scoured the page, leaving comments and even arguing with the moderators under their username Radio Ghost 1. One comment reads, "This girl sounds so cool. I wonder what he's was like in life." A response under that username reads, "Great post. Heaven's really missing out, lol." Scrolling down, you see that Mike's been banned for self-advertising. You're about to check the other tab open on the computer, but you're cut short as something cold brushes against you. It's our cat friend. Turning around sharply, you notice a human-sized figure crafted out of empty toxic waste cans sits in an industry office chair. The figure has marker mouth hanging open in a smile, its head built like a half-crashed water jug, and a paperclip strung together like hair. A name tag clipped to the forehead reads Debbie. This is seriously creepy. Oh my god, that's Debbie. He mentioned Debbie. Investigation roll difficulty 4. Success. Result 5 plus 2. Let's see here. Boohoo answers bulletin board trophy case. Bulletin board? Scanning over the room, you look to the corkboard board nailed to the wall, taking note of the various pages tacked to the board. Marker mustaches are scribbled over every single group photo, and a man wearing a red hoodie scratched out entirely. A printed out calendar is pinned to the wall with August 21st circled and labeled doctor's appointment. There's even a coupon for a free case of toxic waste energy tacked to the corkboard. Tearing off the coupon, you bring it to Atlas, hoping for some insight. What's this?
Hold on a sec.
Oh, that's the drink that killed Mike MADHOUSE. It's that infamous soda brand known for its insane caffeine content. You immediately regret asking, but decide to keep the coupon anyways, just in case. Atlas stands near the door, scrolling through his phone. Noting you look at him, he decides to pipe up. Apparently, Daily Ghost wrote an article about Elkhorn Station. Northman skims over the blog post. Dude, they didn't bother mentioning Mike by name. Does that even matter? Mike just faces green poltergeist to these people. See? Literally no face. Excuse me. Atlas holds out his phone, showing off a blurry green mass, wearing a hat and a hoodie. It's difficult to make out. Isn't that how the whole Cryptid gig works? I guess you're right. Jimmy shrugs and turns away from Atlas, their tail knocking over the small trash can, spilling the contents over the floor. You have something against trash cans. Whoops. Investigation difficulty. Roll difficulty, I mean. What are we getting? Success! Result 7 plus 2, which is 9. Let's see here. Muffled voices. You hear muffled voices and put an ear against the wall to listen in better. Stop putting garbage in that fan mail, not reading any more scams! There's a long pause for a moment before a voice picks up again. Look, I was wondering. It's about my work hours. You see, usually I'm sharper than a wolf bite, but the past decades felt rather dull. I was thinking maybe I could take a break. I would spend that time reconnecting with the living part of me. There's a drone of silence before you hear a muffled slam and the sound of a can crumbling in someone's grip. Investigation roll difficulty 6. Success. Results 10 plus 2. Let's see here. Dead Carnation's trophy case. Boohoo answers. You return to the computer to resume checking it out. The other tab left open was for a site called Boohoo Answers. Question: how to banish a ghost? Hi, I've got a ghost living in my house, and it's been going on 8 years. I've tried everything: psychics, priests, investigators, you name it. He won't leave. Help! 10 answers. Ask him to pay rent, but raise the price each month. Top reply: hang in there, sweet pie. If you need a medium, I accept virtual sessions. I'll share my website if you're in need of extra resources. Good luck. Dude, same. I got a bloody ghost in my bathroom mirror. She won't stop knocking on the glass. What does she want? This user was last online 725 days ago. He's dead. You want to take a red marker and draw 2 touching circles followed by a long oval connecting to shapes. Preferably on the wall, they act as a protection wards, which will banish any spirit. I'm trying to look if there's any on this wall. Didn't work. Also, fuck you. Wanna know my secret? Garlic bread. I eat like 6 sticks a day and I haven't seen a single ghost. It's that easy to exile a vengeful spirit? If it was that easy, I wouldn't be here. You're all frauds. You see that the user has been permanently banned. His investigation's difficulty? Roll difficulty is 7 now. Great. He's trying to get rid of himself, I guess. He doesn't want to be a spirit anymore. Wants to move on. Let's see here. Trophy case. Following the trail of papers, you stop at the smashed trophy case with the words "Stinks worse than Momo" spray painted red over the whole thing. It seemed to have held a variety of commemorations. commemorations and awards celebrating radio entertainment the station had broadcast. You shift through the destruction, only finding remains of awards to obscure bands and talk shows about like Shock, Infinity, Tiny Red Panda, and DJ Bean Angel. Nothing about Madhouse though. Looks like Mike's really taking this personally. Dude, Shock Infinity recorded here? Investigation roll? Difficulty 8. Oh, hi. Okay, that. Success! Barely success. Just barely. Let's see here. Papers on the floor. Taking a step back, you feel a crunching under your shoe. You look down, realizing you stepped onto crumpled pages of overdue bills addressed to Elkhorn Radio. Crouching down, you pick up the crumpled newspaper scrap, accusing the Elkhorn Radio for poor working conditions and long work hours. The author seems especially resentful in this article. You mumble the last sentence out loud. I hope the station owner faces justice. Investigation difficulty is 9 now. Failure. Result is less than 9. Alright nerds, we gotta go. Jamie gestures to the door, and then Dale, flicking impatiently.
This is pointless.
Fine. There's no way I can salvage this. Atlas begrudgingly leaves the remains of shattered vinyls behind. It could have been pretty though. As you three head out into the hallway, Atlas briskly marches ahead. Jamie just rolls their eyes with a scoff. You walk like a pigeon. Following Atlas's voice, you and Jamie turn the corner and stop abruptly. He's fiddling with a doorknob and pointing a feeler up at the glowing on-air sign that fills the hall with an eerie red light. It's totally jammed. Atlas is cut short as a hand shoots out from the door, grabbing the moth's neck fluff. It stops, confused, and slinks back behind the door. I guess I scared them off.
Is that the best you can do?
I doubt it. The door suddenly vanishes, leaving Atlas tumbling into the studio room.
Well.
He reminds me of the Beetlejuice, that voice.
What took you so long? You three totally left me hanging.
Sorry.
It's a career killer in this line of work. You could have at least rescheduled with my producer.
Do we schedule a meeting? You mean the jug-headed abomination back in the office? Ah, so you met him. Not much of a talker. Madhouse laughs at his own joke. So who are you and what do you want? Suddenly blinking into view, Mike appears in his full ghoulish glory. You look great. You're really real. Of course I'm real. You think I host a radio show just for kicks? I've been waiting for a special guest slot for ages. Oh my gosh, Mike Madhouse. Atlas takes a sharp breath, absolutely starstruck at the sight of his hero, a real urban legend.
Oh boy, I'm a huge fan!
Ugh. Atlas looks up at Jamie, who is blankly staring at Mike, hunger glazed over their eyes. Jamie, don't. He turns back towards the phantom and squeaks. We're here to join you on tonight's show. I don't think that's a good idea. Madhouse pauses. The Downs are big fans. Except you, the one with the ram horns. I don't deal with devils. Bold choice of words for a dead man. You're drooling on the carpet. Sorry, Jamie. I understand. Weak-willed spirits tend to fall faint around me. Atlas does give him a fist pump to himself and stands up straight.
Booyah!
Sweet! Yes, this is business. I am a serious business boy. What's this? Can I... What? What did I just find? Wee! Wow, can I... Save? Thank you. I guess I just saved. Evening ghosts and ghouls, we're back live at Elkerhorn Radio, located just off the Route 101, over the river and through the woods. For those just tuning in, I'm your ghastly host, Mad Mike, and welcome to the Witching Hour. We've got some special treat for you tonight, guests from the realm of the living. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Mike makes an old queuing the two in. Lex, if you're listening, you owe me $20. Dude, now's not the time. You whisper to the Mothman, shooting him a glare. I'm Renee and this is Atlas. I just moved to Long Hope. We're both big fans.
Whoa!
Wow, you got guts moving to the town full of cryptids. I guess so. Were you scared? A little, but I know I'll be okay with my cosmic guardian around. A what? My ghost cat Taro. She's meant to protect me, but she tends to do her own thing. Where is Taro anyways? Sounds like you've got a real affinity for spirits. And a knack for trouble. You elbow Atlas and the two of you exchange cheeky smiles. Then I suppose trouble. He is the only one and only Mothman. Prophet of the Silver Bridge, bringer of disaster. So what is it like being an omen of destruction? No, that would be my dad. I'm just a Mothman, not the Mothman. I can't really control my visions either. I'm just here helping out a cursed friendo. You can see the future? Hell yeah! Give us a prophecy, Mothman. Atlas looks a little frazzled, his eyes darting which way. Like, on the spot, I wanted to talk about Renee's curse. It's okay, just go with the flow. What's in my future? Okay, sure. yeah, I can try. Closing his eyes, the Mothman folds his wings and tilts his head to one side, as if he's trying to listen in on something. Nope, never mind, I can't do this. Why not? I guess ghosts are just dang too hard to read. Can we move on to the next bit?
Yawn!
Seriously? Sorry, man. It was worth a shot. You feel a little underwhelmed. What about my future? You and Atlas make eye contact. Renee, you are going to oversleep and wake up with a headache. Aw, man. You're definitely underwhelmed. Any tips on how to get these things into motion? How am I supposed to know? Fate is stupid and impossible to figure out. Wow, real inspiring stuff, little dude. Mike waves his hand around, shaking his head with a smile. As then we move on to our next segment. How about some episodic callbacks? It should be a total breeze for such big fans. Yep, I'm a real mega fan. Episode 15. Which undead horror did we interview on the show? You sit there quietly, shuffling your feet and tapping the counter, unsure what to say. Some sort of spooky spaghetti? Bloody bones! The Mothman throws a wing up into the air, exclaiming the answer. Holding your arms across your chest, you sink into the chair with a scowl. Perfect! Mike moves things right along. This is a spicy one. In chapter 26, who was Sasquatch's secret lover? Atlas looks like he's about to spontaneously combust. It's on the tip of my tongue. You look a little flushed. The Frogman. Goatman! Not bad. Though you really ought to give your friend here a chance. Mike sneakers. I'm a little unprepared here. Right. I'm getting ahead of myself. In season 1's finale, what news broke out that night? Pretty sure you died. Alice gently taps you on the foot with a talon and whispers you before you can answer. It was an alien abduction. It was aliens. Oh yeah? Just how many episodes of my show aired on the radio? Alice whispers to you in a hushed voice. 32. 32! Correct. The ghost smile falters, giving you two a cold look. The next question is, what did I have for breakfast? You look to Alice for an answer, but he doesn't respond. I don't know. The ghost is absolutely thrilled by Atlas's answer, giggling to himself as he slaps his soundboard. Any real listener would know I skip breakfast. That's totally unfair. Oh yeah? Hey Atlas, who sponsored season 2's recap episode? Atlas shrugs. I skip the ad breaks. How do you skip ad breaks on a radio? That's it! We got into commercial. Mike's smile falters and flicks off the microphone and whirls around. I thought we were having a good time. He points at Atlas. You. Me? You'll be helping me out here. The ghost growls and clicks on the microphones, snapping back into his chipper host persona. Oh. Heck yes! Now, you all know that I personally love toxic waste. In fact, I drank so much my skin turned green. But I can recognize my own biases, so no, don't just take my word for it. Alice, pal, why don't you try their newest flavor, Beyond the Grave? Can of toxic waste suddenly appears in the Mothman's grasp, as though he's always been holding it. Atlas grips the can in his claws and cracks it open, letting the green foam trail down his feathers. Yeah, sure. But this lukewarm soda literally kill you? Didn't? Just drink it! He takes a sip. Whoa! The moth drops like a rock. So what did he think? I'm pretty sure we all died, you know. Suddenly Atlas perks right up and wipes away the green liquid trailing from his mouth. Wowzers! I feel like my skeleton could jump out and dance a jig. Seriously, Beyond the Grave will knock you off your socks. Shoot. You jump from your seat. Oh, wait, what's going on? What did you do to Atlas? Chillax, it's only temporary. Assuming you can get through this next segment, it's time for my favorite game, Fake or Folklore. Can I just say I really enjoyed our time together, Maddie?
Yawn!
Anyway, why don't you explain the rules, Flyboy? Atlas chitters unnaturally, his antennas twitching as he speaks. Sure thing, Maddie. The rules are easy. My character will describe a cryptic and you will have to guess what it is. And if you get it wrong, you'll suffer a tiny penalty. If you're alive by the end, you win. Penalty? I'm guessing you'll kill me if I refuse to play. No way. I'll just be keeping Atlas as collateral. So by all means, leave your precious Mothman behind. I could use a co-host.
Just fantastic.
To the brochures, so let's just save real quick. Alright. So save real quick. Death approaches. Great. But I think I'm gonna leave that death to approach for now. Because I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. I hope you have a good day. Bye.